Dear Diary, I know it's been a while since I've seen you, and I always seem to come when things are going wrong. But for once, it's going okay. I'm taking everything one day at a time. I'm being gentle with myself. I'm loving myself. I'm saying no. And I'm prioritizing self-care. But let's go back a few months, because things wasn't always this blissful or realistic, as I would say. This year has taught me patience. Patience with not only the people around me, but with myself. I oftentimes like to be in control in situations, but what do you do when you have no control over the situation? You can try to run, but your brain is continuously running with thoughts and thoughts until you feel like you just can't deal with it no more. But you still get up and you smile and you show up in the world without a care because you want people to see you. But do they see you? Do they see the real you? Do they know what's going on beyond closed doors? That's something that I hid from for a long time. I wanted to look like I had it all together on the outside, but deep down, I had some things going on. We all got to get to that point. The point of putting yourself first, prioritizing yourself over others, and realizing that you're doing the best that you can. I find myself oftentimes getting so upset or comparing my life to other people's lives because I'm just like, why is this not happening for me yet? Why am I not in a relationship? Why am I not blessed with the job of my dreams? Why have I not got my master's yet? Comparison is a stealer of all joy, they say, and you will find yourself in a whole pool pit of frustration the more you compare your life. We compare and compare and compare, and we never stop and think about all of the things that we have going on in our own life and enjoy the fruits of our labors, because we all have to understand the things that we are experiencing sometimes in life are the one things that we actually prayed for at one point. So stop comparing. When it's meant for you, it will happen. I'm talking to myself too. But I'm just taking things day by day. I'm just so grateful for God. This whole journey has just been, it's been a long one. It's been good, it's been bad, and overall it's been healing. It's been healing, shedding layers of myself and truly becoming a vulnerable version that I never thought I could be. I've always been the kind of person where I wanted to be there for others, and I want to show up for myself the way I show up for others too. I want to be able to live life and not just exist, but I want to thrive. I want to be able to have all the finer things. If I want to wake up one day and go and get my hair done, I can do that. If I want to go and get a massage that day, I can do that too. Or if I just want to be simple and lay in bed and watch YouTube, I'm going to do that as well. I want to stop beating myself up over the things that I sometimes deserve. I'm going to stop being so hard on myself when I feel like things are not going the way I want them to go. Patience. There goes that word again. It's something that I continue to learn. And it's a journey. Nothing happens overnight. And if it did, you should question it. Just saying. But I'm really just enjoying this part of my life. Because I'm going to look back a few months from now and be like, wow, I wish I would have did a little bit more to be more present. I want to be able to be more present. I think that's so important to realize that in this moment right now that we are dealing with, you will never get it back. 5 minutes ago, whatever you was just doing, you're not going to be able to get that time back. So enjoy the moment. Seize it. Love people, call people, talk to people, get things done. But overall, put your well-being first. Because if you are not in a good space, you won't be able to be good for those around you. Love is love. And I hope one day the love that I continue to give out, I one day receive it back. But until then, I'm going to continue to be vulnerable. I'm going to continue to show up for myself. I'm going to continue to love family and friends and try to step into my soft era, as the girlies like to say nowadays, and embrace all the things that are just coming into my life, whether they're good or bad. Anything that has happened can be a lesson, and if we take the time to appreciate the lesson that God is trying to show us in that season, it's so much more that we can learn than what we could have ever imagined. I used to always think about this when I was beginning my healing journey a couple of months ago. Things always get better. I would tell myself that all the time, even though I didn't even believe it. But I truly believe with time, everything truly heals. As cliche as it must say, the only thing you can do is move forward. Unless you want to stay stuck, and nobody wants that. So understand that eventually things do get better. You just have to have hope too. And give yourself grace. Eat some ice cream or listen to your favorite song, wild out. Just do something different. Oftentimes we get into these routines and we get sick of stuff and we get in the ruts and we forget to enjoy the small things in life, like a phone call or even just walking to the beach for free. Life doesn't have to be so complicated, but why do we make it that way? That's something I'm still trying to learn myself. As I continue to navigate, I forgive those around me who have hurt me and those who don't even realize they hurt me, but I'm learning to laugh and genuinely be happy again, and understanding that not everybody's meant to come on this journey with me. And if they are in my life at some point, to enjoy them in that season. As people, we're experiences. And sometimes the experience is over, just like a concert or a video game. We experience it for a little bit, we enjoy it, and we leave. That's the same thing with people. We all have to leave one day. So you enjoy everything while it's in your presence. Whether this is a job or anything else, enjoy it. Because one day it'll all just be another passing moment. And I'm learning to accept that and be okay. While understanding that everything is not going to stay forever. But what does stay, oh baby, you hold on to it, honey. Because things definitely don't last nowadays. But the things that do, again, you hold on to them. You hold on to them like roots. Because they are roots. Actually, they stay on the ground and they're going to continue to stay there because they're meant to be there. You got your leaves and your branches. And sometimes you might get caught up thinking that a branch is a root. But eventually it turns into a leaf and it fades away like everything else. And that's okay. Because that's what life's all about. Enjoying the journey, enjoying people, places, and things while the time is present. I don't know where my life is heading. I don't know where I'll be from a year from now. And I definitely don't know what my love life is going to look like. But what I do know is I'm going to keep dancing. I'm going to keep smiling. I'm going to keep showing up for myself. I'm going to keep healing. I'm going to keep crying. I'm going to keep hanging out with people. I'm going to hustle like I never hustled before, because that's just me. And I deserve all of these things. And you deserve all these things too. We have to shed off old things in order for new things to grow. But always know that everything in life, you won't always have the answer to it. And that's okay. And no, you're not going to have control over it either. But the less control you seem to have, the more at peace you can be. Because when you realize you can't control everything around you, the happier you will become. And for that, I'm grateful. But until next time, I'm sending you love, light, and peace. Once again.